but it could just be the vitamin D talking. Is it cauliflowered? Is it swollen? Is it bleeding? Is it still on? Morning, Trainiacs. Somebody's in for a pain session. Poor kids. Now, it being Friday has for the last couple of months been the very long swim day. However, I think, where's the yellow kickboard bin? That tomorrow we're gonna get into open water. It's still about 16 or 17 degrees apparently, but we're gonna give it a shot. So today's not gonna be that stupid. Really hurt. How's it look? Is it cauliflowered? Is it swollen? Is it bleeding? Is it still on? Is it hanging by a thread? How's my ear look? So I'm just chilling out on the side of the pool, on the lane rope, minding my own beeswax in between sets, and then wham! From the Manta team beside us doing sprints that must have been 30K an hour. Like, it was fast. It hurt. I winced. Get a hand to the ear. You want to be awake in the morning, get your bell rung. In between hanging sets, I should probably explain a little bit about how we write out those workouts. I didn't realize that everything that I've been writing out for 3.5 months isn't necessarily super clear. So when I say like 20 by 50, the 20 is how many times you do 50. And some people say, like, why do I sometimes do yards and sometimes do meters? When the lane is like today. See how the lane ropes today are like lengthwise? That's 50 meters. When I write down a yard set, the lane ropes go across and it's 25 yards across. And then the second thing that I'll write on is, let's say I write down like 200 snorkel band pull, or 200 pull band, or 200 fin, or 200, like basically anything followed by a word, and it's typically like fin, snorkel band, paddles, pull. That word that comes after is what you do. So 200 snorkel band is 200 with a snorkel and a band around your ankles. 200 pull is 200 with a pull buoy. 200 pull band is 200 with a pull buoy and a band. And variations of that. Look at you all twisted up. You're embarrassing yourself. And then the last thing about how I write out sets is if I say on 2 minutes or on a minute. That means that you've got to do the length of the pool and then start the next one within a minute. So like if I say today, we're doing 20 50s on a minute. You do the 50, takes about 47 seconds, I get 13 seconds, and then every minute you go. If I say 30 seconds rest, you take 30 seconds rest in between. All right, and I'm going into change room. The more you know. So this here is the Forks in Winnipeg. This little river here is the Assiniboine River, and that is the Red River that we're gonna be swimming at in 4.5 weeks. This is about the halfway point of the swim, and this is, I think, where it's gonna be absolutely most hopping with boat traffic, because this is a real busy waterway here. It's what built Winnipeg on the fur trade way back in the days of yore. I'm gonna be honest with you, with the vitamin D levels and the hormones being off these days, I'm not feeling so super hot, but there is absolutely no doubt in my mind that I'm gonna be able to do this swim. I thought about something just a few weeks ago that was like, how many hard days have you been through in your life? Whether it's like wheelbarrowing around a whole bunch of stuff for gardening for an entire day and you're achy and you're sore, yard work, demoing a house, renovations, even just stressful, painful days at work or personally. This is really just one long hard day. It's gonna be 9 or 10 hours. That's gonna be really taxing. But unlike all those days doing yard work and having stress at the office or in personal life, with this, You get a lifelong experience and bragging rights. You don't get bragging rights for carrying around a wheelbarrow for a day. So is it gonna be tough? Is it gonna be painful? Is it gonna be smelly? Is it gonna be slimy? Is it gonna be muddy? Is it gonna be dirty? Is it gonna be hard? Is my stomach gonna hurt? All of that, yes. But it's just one hard day to get through. Oh, look at the ducks, look at the little baby ducks. Oh, those are geese. I don't like them. They shirked everywhere. To the office. I'm doping, Trainiacs. So I went to the doctor as per Inside Tracker's recommendation to talk about my vitamin D levels. And the doctor said that basically as Winnipeggers, where it is minus 20 to 30 for like 5 months straight, that we get no vitamin D because you need sun on your skin, even like the beard that I have, or if I'm biking and I've got my sleeves down, just sun on my hands and on my face, that ain't enough. So us Winnipeggers should basically be taking vitamin D from September until March, May, at very, very least. And he basically just shook his head at me and he's like, dude, you should know better than that. I don't know these things actually. What he gave me was basically hyperdosing with 50,000 IUs of vitamin D. Now, before all the Trainiac / doctors get into the comments and throw in their 2 cents, I'm a big fan of my doctor, and he tends to treat things not necessarily naturally, but in a soft manner. He's not a pill pusher is what I'm getting at. Here. I hope this is the right card to break. My card got hacked last week, so I gotta break this one. When you're supplementing with vitamin D, you should be taking somewhere around 5,000 IUs of vitamin D. These little babies are 50,000 IUs of vitamin D that you take once a week for 5 weeks, and he basically snickered and he was like, you're gonna notice the difference. And then in addition to that, he said, so what are you training for right now? And I said, well, I should probably preemptively make an appointment after June 25th because I'm swimming in the Red River. And this is him. Yes, Taren, we'll get you in here for some decontamination after that. Remind me not to go fishing that day. He's an awesome, gentle soul of a British man. Big fan. Apparently, it's not the healthiest thing to do. I didn't say I was doing this for my health. One more, just want to get one more break in you. There we go. The world is safe again. Gotta go juice. Gotta go supplement. Well, there, business Taren just, I don't know, it was a 3.5, 4 hour meeting. Fun, enlightening, inspiring, joyous, momentous, celebratory. So now, I don't know if this is a placebo effect or not, but I'm 3 hours into the super duper hyperdosing on vitamin D, and I feel phenomenal. Which I hope continues on because I just got texted that we're doing 15K in the pool on Sunday. Weekend! Woo! Hi. Hello? Yeah, hi, okay. Hi, yeah, okay. It could just be the vitamin D talking. I felt really good about that meeting. That felt very productive. That meeting was all about like new posts. If you've been around for a few weeks, you'd know that we've kind of changed some things around with the business, and that meeting was pitching a new thing that Post is doing. Post, social media ad agency that runs Triathlon Taren. Well, no, like my social media ad agency that Triathlon Taren is a part of. And we came up with a new service, and that whole meeting was presenting that service to the first client, and it went really well. And now it's the weekend. It's a good day. See you, Trainiacs.